Hi everyone, it's me. Long time no see. The reason I've been absent is because of the fact that I have done something to my hip. I don't know what it is, but I wasn't able to exercise, to do any exercise. So in the meantime, what I've been doing, believe it or not, I'm writing a book. Um, I am really into paranormal romance. Um, if for those of you who already know me, know that. But I have been writing a paranormal romance book. It is about two families. Here, I'm going to try to adjust this camera a little bit. It's about two families. One of them is, and they're called protector warriors. It's a family. There's the mom and dad. The dad is a protector warrior. The mom is a druidess. Is a druid and she was created to protect the Fae, the Tuatha De Danann. She was created by the goddess Danu, and to protect the human race. So were the protector warriors. That was what they were created for. There's also 5 boys. There's Cathal is the oldest son. Their oldest daughter, their oldest child, her name's Renat. And the father's name's Ronan. The mother's name's Credora. And Renat is a druidess or a high priestess like her mother. Sorry, I'm doing my exercise. The first son, like I said, his name's Cathal. My first book that I'm writing, it's about him. He's the hero in the story. He has, the next son is Aiden. The one under him, there's twin boys, Broden and Braden. And then the youngest boy, who is kind of a playboy, his name is Colum. Their McConan is their last name. And they've been around for thousands and thousands of years. Like I said, they're immortal. They started out fighting, not fighting, but fighting alongside different historical figures. William Wallace, Richard the Lionheart, just different historical warriors, Highlanders, Irishmen, just famous kings. The villain in the story, his name is Mikhail. Mikhail is... How do I describe Mikhail? Mikhail is a sorcerer. He's a druid, but he studies the dark magics, and has become a sorcerer. And his object, he wants to enslave the human race. He works with the dark fae. He basically to take over the world. He can take over people's minds. And so the McConan family fight against him. When earlier on in history, Mikhail, before I get into that, the other family is O'Connelly. The McConans and the O'Connelly, they live in Ireland. The McConans live in a castle that's just a little bit away from Dublin, and O'Connellys live in Dublin. The O'Connellys, there's a mother and a father. Catherine is the mother, and the father is Sinchen. The oldest daughter, who is the heroine of the story, her name is Catalina, or who people call Cat. The next one down is the son, Brody. He is a doctor. Catalina she's kind of a child prodigy. She was reading by the age of 2. She graduated high school by the time she was 10 years old. By the time she was 16, she'd already graduated from Harvard. At 25, she has 2 PhDs, one in archaeology, one in linguistics. She knows 10 languages. 3 of them are dead language. She's fluent in Gaelic, and the ancient Gaelic. Their family, after Brody, there is, I have to think for a minute. Michaela is one, then Brody, right now, I'll have to get the names right now off the top of my head. Can't think of the other 2 girls. But Catalina she works for different governments in linguistics and archaeology, but her passion is, and her dream was always, her father owned a bookstore and of ancient manuscripts. She wanted to own her own, and with the help of her parents, she finally opened up her own bookstore. And one of the things that was delivered to her was an ancient manuscript. See, their family, they're all Druids, but they don't know it. Their history was lost throughout the years as Christianity came into existence. Their history was lost. So they don't know that they're Druids. They don't know their powers. They don't know anything. She gets feelings, and she acts on them. But she gets strong feelings. She can block mental attacks on her. Things like that. She doesn't know what the rest of her powers are because she doesn't know she has any. She just knows that she'll get strong feelings and like headaches and stuff like that when there's an attack on her mind from dark sorcerers, aka Mikhail. The family, I can go back now, back in before the 1200s. Mikhail had fallen in love with a druidess. She was an O'Connelly. Her brother was a very high druid, a druid priest. The family did not approve of Mikhail. Took Bridget away, Bridget O'Connelly is the one Mikhail fell in love with. Took her away so that Mikhail couldn't have her, and proceeded to marry her off to somebody more appropriate. Mikhail found out, very mad, and swore revenge on the O'Connelly family. He kidnapped Bridget, raped her, got her pregnant, sent her home. She was so distraught, she killed herself and her baby. And her brother, the high priest, decided to go after Mikhail. Um, the only problem is he wasn't as strong as Mikhail was, because the O'Connollys were druids, not dark sorcerers like Mikhail. So Mikhail had dark magic, attacked the high priest, and before he killed him, he put a curse on the family that over the generations they would eventually forget who they were, forget they were druids, which happened. And then he died. The priest died, but before he did, the goddess Danu made a prophecy that at one point the O'Connolly family would come back into power. So that's basically, they will join up the two families to go against Mikhail. That's basically the book in a nutshell. They will, this book is going to be a series, 5-book series of, and it'll go through all the siblings. So once I get it published, I'll let you guys know and let you know where to get it. And I really do hope that you do. At that point, I will have set up a website so that you can go on to the website and get the book. We'll get the books. But my father, who is also an author, he's already written one book called Barnyard Education. It's kind of like stories of his childhood with, moral endings to them. He's now writing a series of books. He finished his second book called Murder on Sunday. It's a murder mystery. It's not a moral to the ending of the story, but it is more of, it's not, it's a murder mystery. His name is Larry Walden. That book is out on Amazon Kindle. For those of you who don't know, you can get the free app. You can go to his website, larrywalden.com, and it's LarryWalden.com, and you can get both of his books. One of them comes in paperback, the Barnyard Education. You can get that one in paperback, but it is cheaper getting it through the Kindle. You can get a free app on your phone or any of your electronics for Kindle. You don't have to buy a Kindle. For those of you that didn't know that. It's just like Barnes & Noble, the Nook. You can get that, a free app on your smartphone. And read your books through Barnes & Noble. And download books from Barnes & Noble. But once I get my website set up, I'll go ahead and let you know, and you'll be able to go on and buy the books. Anyway, that's enough about what my writing. What have I been doing lately? Well, like I said, I messed up my hip, so I wasn't able to exercise. It's very painful. I don't know what I've done to it. I have osteoporosis, so at first we thought maybe I broke it. But I didn't. They checked it out and I haven't broken it. I don't know if it's the femoral nerve. We don't know what it is. So it's still painful, but I decided I just gotta keep going, guys. How I'm eating, in the morning, I have my cup of coffee with Mootopia milk in it. I've told you about that. It's higher in protein. I'll have like egg on toast, or I'll have a couple pieces of toast with a piece of fruit. Sometimes I'll have the toast with peanut butter on it or regular butter. Sometimes I'll have French toast. Sometimes I'll have a veggie omelet. It just depends on my mood for the day. I'm getting kind of tired of eggs, so I've been doing more toast and fruit, stuff like that in the mornings. Not a lot of food, because in the mornings I notice if I eat too much, I do get sick. So I don't do that. I try not to. For lunch, what I'm starting up is have a salad with some kind of protein in it for lunch. I'll have some fruit for snack in between. And then for dinner, I'll have a normal dinner. Like last night, I had meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy, and some green beans. But you see my portion size, I had a half a piece of meatloaf. I had maybe a third of a cup of mashed potatoes with just, a little bit of gravy on it. And I had maybe quarter to a third of a cup of green beans. That was it. And then for a snack, last night before bed, I had a hard-boiled egg. That's about it, guys. I will splurge sometimes. Oh, and I made me strawberry shortcake. But my strawberry shortcake, it's with sugar-free angel food cake. A small slice, very small slice. I got fresh strawberries, put some Splenda in it, put a little bit of water, let it sit, make some juice. And then I got sugar-free whipped cream in the can. I don't remember what the name of it is. I know can get it at HEB. I think you can get it at Albertsons and Walmart. You can also get the sugar-free in the tub if you want the tub whipped cream. But I had strawberry shortcake for dessert. Well, kind of a snack, because I was full after dinner, so it was a while after dinner. But I'll do that every once in a while when I want something sweet. And all I did was, little tiny piece of the angel food cake. So my amount of strawberry shortcake, it's not even a full serving. But that's about it on the amount of foods. But for lunches, like I said, I'm going to be doing salads with some kind of protein in it, beans, something in it. And then reasonable dinners. Baked chicken. I'll be doing a lot of chicken, stuff like that, because I love chicken. So any way you make it, I like chicken. I'm going to try to keep up with the exercise, but with my hip, I can't guarantee I'm going to be doing it every day, because right now I've been doing this for about 21 minutes walking. I'm doing it on my treadmill at 2 miles per hour. The incline's at a 0. My hip and thigh are burning right now. I'm in so much pain. I'm just trying to keep talking to you and just keep my mind off of it because I want to get up to 30 minutes here. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm going to try. But anyway, that is what I've been up to. We went up to Rio Rancho a couple weeks ago because my sister-in-law died of ovarian cancer. She was 17, and so we went up for her funeral. We got to see the family, my family and his, because they both, one lives in Rio Rancho, the other one lives in Albuquerque, which is right next to each other. For those of you that know New Mexico. What else have I been doing? Not a whole lot. I've been working with my daughter, doing homeschooling, working on my book, taking care of my family. That's about it. I haven't been doing a whole lot. But I'm going to try to get in some weight training. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. At least for crunches with the weights for my abs. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with my hip. The exercising. The weightlifting. But I'm doing the walking. But I think I'm about done. I don't think I can do this anymore. I've hit 23 minutes. So right now that's about as far as I can push it because I don't want to fall down. Okay. Anyway, so guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll keep you updated and posted on what I'm doing if there's any new updates. If there's really not any new ones, I'm not going to bother putting a video up because watching me walk and breathe hard, I don't think you guys are going to be interested in. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye.